Today we have some data coming out from Jerome Powell. So by the time you watch this already happened, so you should know what was the outcome. I think it's going to be neutral to favorable, nothing negative. At least that's the forecast. But we also have some movement here for Ethereum. Ethereum breached the 3,700 that was holding it up from going further. So it broke over the 3,750 and now it is at 38.32. It almost got to 38.50. So maybe by Christmas we can see a $4,000 Ethereum, which, if you know, is good for me because I have a very negative leap that I bought for Ethereum at 4K by Christmas. Let's look at our positions and then we can see some heat maps, some data, and see how things are going to play for this week. So let's jump right into it. Hello everyone, let's start right now with the options. If we scroll right down, you can see green, 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 and then the red that does not look as bad as it was before. If you remember, this red was 95, 97, 99%, and now it is at 82. Again, because we could have Ethereum at 4K before the expiration of this option right here, I'm going to keep it open. Most likely I won't break even with this option, but if I can get maybe 200, maybe 300 bucks back, that is a win for me, because when I opened this position, which was on March 24, everyone was thinking that Ethereum would be very, very good for the whole year, which did not happen. It fell back to low 2000s and then slowly kept going up. But also Bitcoin right now is in that range. It goes up to 96, it touches 97, then it goes down back to the 94 and it stays here and there. So a lot of people are saying that 100K is not going to be that easy to breach. Again, we see confirmations that a lot of whales are selling, that a lot of big players that have Bitcoin, old wallets are taking profits right now before the 100,000 mark. And then of course, a lot of people are waiting for it to go above maybe 140, maybe $150,000, and that should be by next year when Trump gets into power. But that being said, for me, both options that I sold, the put and the call, they're playing very, very well. The 3,300 put that I sold was spot on because again, Ethereum started rallying back up instead of going down, which was super, super nice for me. And then we have the 102 for Bitcoin that I don't think it's going to get even closer to that. I don't think it's going to get to 97, 98, 99. So let's hope and pray. We have 2 more days for it to go. We have tomorrow and Friday for it to expire in the money, which again should be $70 in our pocket, a little bit more than we did last week. Last week, I think we did 70 round, 70 and 50 cents. Now we're making like 74, 75 bucks, which is the effect that we want. We want to make more each and every week if the market allows us to do so. And right now, Bitcoin is falling 95,449, which is good for my options here. But again, if you want to hold Bitcoin, this could be another opportunity for you to buy into Bitcoin right now and wait before it corrects and starts going back up. Look at the heat map. You can see just what I was saying before right here. If we switch to 48 hours, that below we have a lot of spots to get to around the 93,400 and above we have the 97,350. So both of these are places where you're going to go. Again, I believe we will see the bottom before we see the top right here, mainly because of the narratives that we're seeing of everything that is happening, and altcoin season is taking more eyes than Bitcoin and Ethereum itself. But even the height of Ethereum is bringing ETH meme coins and also everything ETH ecosystem related to maybe all-time highs. Just today, I saw Turbo doing a god candle because it was listed on Coinbase. I saw Pepe doing very, very good. I even traded on those a little bit myself. So you can see that there's a lot of things happening on the altcoin part of things that are reflections of what's happening to Bitcoin and Ethereum. And also regarding liquidations, we saw in the last 24 hours, $326 million got wiped from the market. Of course, this is not the highest number that we saw. I think we saw on one of the videos, I think it was $1 billion liquidated. And if I'm not mistaken, it was on August during the Japan economical crisis that we had. But now we are waiting to see what's going to happen. Yesterday, I got wiped into my trades, my future trades, because we had a flash crash on Bitcoin because of the Korean situation, of the parliament and the president situation that is going on there. Again, I'm not going to get into details because that's more politics than Bitcoin news, so I'm not going to cover that, but you can check it out and see for yourself. And that had a huge flash crash effect with a huge correction right after for Ethereum and Bitcoin and everything else. So I got wiped from a few of my positions that I was longing that had very tight stop losses. That's why you should look at options even more, because you're not going to get liquidated with calls or puts. You're just going to hold it, and then if the market corrects, then it is way better for you than just to have to lose money because you got liquidated from a flash crash. So that being said, what do I believe will happen for this options right here? Most likely, again, I'm not trying to be super optimistic here, but most likely both of these options that I sold, so the 3,300 put and the $102,000 call for Bitcoin, I think both of them will expire worthless. So I'm going to collect full premium and that will go in my pocket. And then for the leaps that we have the 2,800 call and the 70,000 call, both of them I'm still going to hold strong. I'm not going to sell them, especially because Ethereum, for example, is looking to start earlier than Q1 to start making its move. I personally thought that we're going to stay at lower 3,000s for December, and then on January we should see 4,000s, maybe 5,000s. But it looks like it's doing this movement early. Maybe it's going to correct by Christmas or New Year's Eve, and then we should see it go up again. But nonetheless, all of these options have the potential of doing 100, maybe 200, maybe even 300% according to how fast the market moves. We saw the 70K go up to 125. I think it was over 2 grand that we made. So it most likely will repeat itself when we cross that $100,000 mark. And Ethereum, this one is looking very, very good now. So I'm going to hold on to it with everything I got. So I hope that was insightful to you. Let me know in the comments, what do you have open and what is your thought for the market for the end of the year? So let's chat down below in the comments. So again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on Friday for another video. Peace.